move the grill in.
In case it rains.
You don't want it wet?
The grill?
Yeah.
Not if you're gonna be cooking on it. No, I don't want it wet. Did you want it wet? Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Good morning. How is everyone out there? Hope you're having a good day. This is your host, ID Chester, and we're going to be playing Earth. Sorry about the voice. It's not doing so well this morning. I don't know what happened yesterday. Not sure. It was, last night it just started getting like a sore throat. So, anyways, I apologize for that ahead of time. But we are shuffling cards because, as you can see, if you are unfamiliar with this game, there's a huge stack of cards. And I'm just trying to make sure they're nice and randomly shuffled because I don't want you guys thinking there's any shenanigans going on here. All right. So, Earth. Earth, Earth, Earth. Oh. Great little game, actually. I think this game has really got. The more I play it, the more I do like this game. Although I'm not happy with the components that this game is made with, unfortunately. The cards are fine with the coloring and the pictures and the glossy coating to the cards. That's all fine, but they're not even like normal size poker cards. They got that thin look to them, which a lot of companies do nowadays, which I don't like. Give us normal size cards, guys. I mean, when you look at the, put them in like a normal card sleeve, you can see how much extra space there is on the cards. Now, technically, do they need all that extra space? Maybe they don't need it. But I mean, it's just nicer to have full-size cards instead of these wimpy cards. I don't like that. The other thing is these little pieces. They don't really stack up well. The little tokens for the soil. I mean, it's just little things like that to kind of take a little bit away from this game. Again, great game, fun, interesting, solo plays. I thought the solo played badly, to be honest, the first couple times I played it, because it's like, I have to work my butt off to get these objectives, and the AI just automatically gets them, like, every round. Are you kidding me? But the more I understand what they're trying to do with it, so I will forego that complaint at this point, because it's not really a complaint anymore. It's okay. If the AI gets their stuff, they get their stuff. So it's your job as the player to make sure that you can overdo what they're doing. So, hopefully we shuffled that enough. So let me show you what we're talking about. Oops. That was not very good setup, was it? That was not a very good setup at all. Not at all. Yes?
I was gonna make breakfast.
Right now?
When would you like it?
You can have it for lunch.
Huh?
You can have it at lunchtime. Unless you want it now. Or like an hour maybe? Huh? Alright. So what was I saying now? Setup. Yeah, not great setup. So there are 4 and let's get the terminology correct, because I want to make sure I understand the terminology of this game. It's one thing I've been trying to do better. So there are 4 fauna cards every game, whether you're playing with 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, whatever, blah, blah, blah. All right. These are 2-sided cards that give in-game scoring objectives, which are described on the text of each card, and each side being different. So you can see here, like for example, you have this one or you have this one. So you randomly shuffle them up, you're flipping them back and forth, blah, blah, blah. You put them out. There is northern objectives and there's southern objectives. The AI is going to get one of these during, so the AI has a deck of 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you just shuffle these up randomly to get his order. One of these cards in the deck, which is going to be this one, says it gets a northern objective. So you will decide if it's going to take this one or this one. And then he has another one in the deck, which is going to give him a southern objective, which is this one or this one. So you can see very simply, if you put together math and you understand things, we're going to go through this deck twice, which means he's going to get a northern objective and a southern objective, and then a northern objective and a southern objective, or vice versa. So it's your job as the player to go, okay, which one of these can I take? Because you can see that as first player, you get 15 points. If you're second player there, you get 11 points. If you don't go there, you don't get any points. So the main thing for the player, and you can see I shuffled this up, right? We got a nice random there. Good. All right. So let's look at them. So our northern objectives is the plain zebra. It's 8 cards with a sun habitat. So that means cards with a sun at the top. You can see this is clouds. This is rain, maybe? I'm not sure. But obviously it's not sun. This is not sun. We don't have anything that has sun on it right now. But eventually we would like to get things that have sun if we want that objective. The other one we can go for if we don't get that one is to get this one. And this is a Siberian tiger. Rawr. And we need 4 or more bushes. So on the fauna cards, you will see that some are plants, some are trees, some are mushrooms, and hopefully some are bushes. So we need 4 bushes to get the Siberian tiger. So that's the northern objectives. The southern objectives are going to be the African bush elephant. We need 6 or more cards, each with a soil cost of 4 or more. So what does that mean? That means up here in the top left-hand corner, it shows you how much soil it costs. So this one would be 4 more. This one would be 4 more. This is 4 more because it's 7. This is not 4 more because that's 2. So cost of the cards that you put in play, 4 or more. All right. Last but not least is the red-eyed tree frog, which says have 3 or more green abilities, including your this card. your location, your island. That's what it is. It's your island, including your island green objectives. The green-eyed tree frog. We need 3 or more of them. So as the player, you know the AI is going to eventually take one. He's going to take another one, right? And then next round, through the cards, he's going to take one. And he's going to take another one. So if you don't do anything as the player, he's going to get 30 points, 60 points. Because 15 and 15 and 15 and 15 is 60 points. So your job as the player is to say, oh, wait a second here, buddy. I am going to take this objective before you do. And then if he scores, he's only going to score, less points, 11. But anyways, that's your job to figure that out and figure out what you can get and what you can't get. All right. Now, so those are your... and for some reason, the rule book got jammed in here. These are your fauna cards. The more important cards are these. This one, and this one. Those are your ecosystem cards. Ecosystems. These are 2-sided cards that give end game scoring bonuses. And there will always be 3 ecosystem cards in play. There's going to be 2 on the fauna board that everyone can score. And then there's going to be 1 on your player board that only you can score. So these are the 2 that are open for everyone to score. And then there's ours. Only we can score this. These are the ecosystem cards. I'm trying to get terminology correct. So let's look at the cards that we have in play. We have the Putini? The Tai Putini. So we're going to get 3 victory points for every 5 sprouts that we have on our island. So this will be our island over here when we have cards over here, and these are little sprouts. So for every 5 sprouts we have, we're going to get 3 victory points. Something to keep in mind, because we can score a lot of victory points. We get a whole bunch of sprouts. We get 20 sprouts. That's 3 times 4 is 12 points, 12 victory points. The other objective for everyone is going to be the Twin Islands. And we're going to get 4 victory points for every 3 cards with an even victory points. 0 does count as even. So 4 victory points for every 3 cards with an even victory point. And our islands and their climates do count. It says that right there. The island and the climate count. So for every 3 cards that have even number, we're going to get 4 victory points. Now, if you look at ours, this is our player board. This is what we're doing here. Our island is Kauai. It is 0, which is even. So that's 1 of the 3 for victory points. This gives us our starting resources, which we'll look at in a minute. And it also gives us a special ability, which is green, which matches the little frog. Remember the frog said for every green objective you have, or when you have 3 green objectives, you can claim this. So that's 1 of them. That sounds good. Our climate is 4 victory points, which again is even. So that's 2 of the 3 we need to score 4 victory points. So 1 more, we already are going to score 4 victory points at the end of the game. This gives us a cloudy and a wintry. I don't know what these terminologies are, but every time we activate the yellow effect, we get 1 extra soil. And then last but not least, we already looked at this, our ecosystem is for every 4, we get 4 victory points for every Oh, we did not look at this. I'm sorry. For every we get we get 4 victory points. Sorry, we get 4 victory points for every 2 fauna cards that have 2 or less trunks on them, and the trunks are not needed. So what does that mean? Well, if we look at some of these cards, you will notice there is trunks on there. This tells us how many trunks can be on this. This is 3. That's too high. This has to be 2 or less. So this is a 1. That's good. That would fit into that. So for every 2 cards in our island that has a 2 or less, then we get 4 victory points. So that is our special scoring. Nobody else could score that if we're playing with other people. We're not playing with other people, though. We're playing with the AI. The AI cheats. He does things by himself. You can see I'm shuffling these cards. It has been a monster game to shuffle because there is a ton of cards. You can't obviously get all these cards in at your hands at one time. So, alright. That explains our setup, our different cards, right? So we have an idea. I mean, these cards, basically what they're giving you is an idea of what you should try to do, what kind of engine to build, what kind of scoring opportunities you have. Whether you take advantage of those scoring opportunities is up to you, you know. So this card here tells us what we get to start. So we get 6 soil. Now, I should mention, these are the soil tokens that come in the game. You will notice I'm not using them. I'm using my own just regular poker chips for soil. So, yeah, so keep that in mind. These do not come in the game if you're ordering it. Don't think, oh, those are cool, I'm going to get that. All right, it shows you what you get. We get 6 soil, which is here. We also get 12 cards, and then we have to compost 5 of those 12 cards. So, this goes back here. All right, so we're going to shuffle one last time, and then we're going to start. Hopefully, you understand what's going on. Hopefully. All right, you can see there's no shenanigans. We are completely shuffling up, down, left, right, in between, cutting, doing all kinds of up, down, left, right. It's not like the deck's set up for us to get 1,000 points. Whatever we get, we get. In fact, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How do I get 12 cards? It tells me right here on my card. I get 12 cards. Of these 12 cards, I'm going to compost 5 of them. So I'm going to get rid of 5 of them into our compost right here. So let's look. So that we got a lot of cards. So you will notice there is, oh, wow. Wowzy. So of the 12 cards we got, we have green cards. The green cards are called fauna cards. These are your cards that are going to have your bushes and trees and mushrooms and flowers and all that stuff on them. Then we have these cards, which are kind of tan colored. These are our terrain. These are terrain. They're usually pretty expensive cards, and sometimes they're worth victory points, sometimes not, but they usually have some kind of victory point bonus at the bottom. And then last but not least, we have events, which is crazy because there's literally only 38 events in the game. In all that deck, there is 38. We have got 3 of them in our starting hand, which is crazy. Normally, you'd be lucky to have one of these. We have 3. These are events. These are one-time uses. They usually give you minus victory points. When you play them, you put them down. And then at the end of the game, they score you minus victory points, but they usually give you some kind of huge bonus. So, like, you can turn in 6 little sprouts to grab 6 cards. You can lose 5 sprouts and 4 trunks to get 8 soil and compost 5 cards. This one here gives you lose 4 of your compost to get 4 trunks. So there's all kinds of things to do. But again, sometimes they're worth victory points, sometimes they're worth negative victory points. You got to take that into consideration. So one thing we didn't look at, we kind of glanced over and we looked at all the special abilities. These are, again, in-game scoring. So we can try to get as many victory points as we can by completing these objectives. These are end-of-game scoring. This is our end-of-game scoring. And then this is our climate and our island. The one thing we didn't do is the islands give you your starting hands and your equipments. And then they also give you a special ability. In our case, our special ability is we get 1 to draw a card every time we play a terrain card. A terrain card. So terrain cards, if we were to play one out, we would get to activate this, and every time we activate green, it says plus draw 1 card for every terrain card you planted this turn. So interesting. And planting is the green. So when you activate a location, you're going to do it, and then you can activate any green abilities, and you're going to start in your top left and go down across your rows, and then you can activate your board, or you can do it vice versa. You can activate your board and then do that. So, all right, what do we got here? So things we want to keep in track of are our victory scoring. So even victory points, good. 2 trunks is good for something. This one, our scoring card, right? So if it has 2 or less, even is for, right there, that one there. So that's this card. I think we want to keep this. Good. Oh, and we're looking for our scoring objectives. So like 8 or more cards with a sun habitat. We literally have, wow. We have all these cards, and we have 1, 2, 3 suns. So we're not going to probably get the zebras. So we have to shoot for this guy here, the tiger, if we want anything which is bushes. So let's see how many. Well, we do have a few bushes. That's good. So let's look at the bushes. So, and this is a tree. So that's probably going to stay. The bush is going to stay. It's odd victory points. Not so good, but 1. That'll help us. So we'll keep that. This one here is a bush. Even, which is good for that. That's good for sprouts, right? This here is 3, so that's not going to work for our thing. But it's still a bush to help us get the tiger. Probably keep that one. This one has got a lot of sprouts to help us with this one over there. It is 4, which doesn't work for us because we're supposed to be 2 or less. And this is odd, so this might go, and even though it's a bush, I don't know. We'll put that in the maybe pile. Let's see what else we have here. 2, which is good. Even victory points is good. So that might be a worthy keeper. We can look at our events. Of our events, this is worth -4 victory points. This is -4 victory points. We will probably get rid of these 2 cards because that's -8 victory points. We don't really need that, so we compost those 2. Probably keep this because it's not negative victory points. And if we get some sprouts, we can get rid of it. Possibly. Let's put that in the possible. We have to get rid of 5 cards. Thing with the terrain is normally they're pretty expensive. You can see this one costs 13. That's going to be a beast to get out. It's worth 0 victory points as well. But it does have an end of game scoring. We would score 2 victory points for every cloud in any one player's area, and that includes our island and our climate. We have a cloud there, so that would give us 1 point there. So this might be worth keeping, even though it's pretty costly. And here's a cloud as well, so if we play this, we would have at least 2 victory points from it. It is expensive, though. We do need, for the frog, we do need the green abilities. And then also has, this is a Cloud Force. This is an interesting one. It's got a green ability to gain these trunk, and then for 3 victory points for every tree orthogonally adjacent to this. So once it's in play, orthogonally up or down, left or right, adjacent to this card would give us 3 victory points for every cloud. That's actually not bad. Let's keep that. We still have to get rid of 3 cards. We have 5 remaining. Sprouts. Are we going to ever get 4 sprouts that we can turn into 4 trunks? It's not worth any victory points. Let's get rid of the events. That's fine. 3 events. Let's keep the bush for the tiger. So we got 1, 2, 3. We only start with 6. Soil. This is a difficult decision. So we need, how many more do we need? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need, and they're all events. We got rid of all 3 of the events. Great. So we're going to keep 1 more of these cards. This is 5 victory points. What is this? All clouds cost -1 soil. Ooh, this is a very good card. I do like that. Let's just review and make sure. I would like both of these cards. Is there something here that we don't necessarily need? That's 3 red objectives, 4 red objectives. Holy crap, 5 red objectives. If we get these all out, we would, every time we activate red, we would be really cruising. I really would like these cards, though. So we need bushes for the tiger. Well, literally, we have 3 bushes. That's a pretty good start. Alright, we're going to take that one, and we're going to get rid of that one. So we got compost. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we got to get rid of another one. Shoot. 8. Yes, we only. We need the green ability. We definitely need the green ability for the frog. We need the bushes. We need the sprouts for that. This is a cheap one to get into play. Getting cheap ones into play is a good. We're going to get rid of the expensive soil one. So we got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do we have to get rid of 5? It tells us right here. Draw 12 cards, compost 5 of them, get 6 soil. We are ready to go. I know that took a while, but that's usually what happens. All right, so this is our hand. We get to go first. We did shuffle for the AI, but let's just make sure you guys see that we shuffled for the AI. They have 6 cards. We're going to do 6 cards. Boom. He's going to shuffle. We're going to do 6 more cards. Game's over. So you literally have 12 turns. Or it could actually end before that if I was to fill out my tableau. Now, your tableau is 3 rows of 4. Is it 3 rows of 4 cards? What is it? It is. Right. It is. It is here. It is 4 rows of 4 cards. There we go. 4 rows of 4 cards. So, and you're going to activate them from top, left, across, next row over and across, next row over and across, next row over and across. You can activate your player board first and then do this, or you can do this and then activate your player board. Your choice. All right, here we go. So we got a lot of cards. Let's put some out. So we're going to take, we have our little thing that tells us what we're going to do. We're going to do this action, the green action, which is put a thing in play. Put a thing in play. It's going to cost some soil on this. Let's do this. I'm going to look for that symbol just for a second, just to make sure that that symbol is what I... Oh, no, it's not what I think it was. It is rocky terrain. Rocky terrain. So we have sunny, wet, rocky, and cold. You have trees, herbs, mushrooms, and bushes. You have terrain, and you have events. So it is rocky cards. Yes. So all rocky cards would cost -1 soil. So you would look up at the top to see if anything is rocky. This guy's rocky. This guy's rocky. This guy's rocky. That's a good card to put into play. All right, it's gonna boom. We activate this, and it tells us we can put into play 2 cards. All right, so we're gonna do that. And we're going to start with this guy. It's going to cost us 2 soil, 2. And then we have to build adjacent to it. Right now we're just going to put this at the bottom. The next one we're going to build is probably... we can trade in a sprout for soil. This one, if we activate red, we can draw a card. This one is you lose 2 trunks to get 4 soil. This one is gain 2 sprouts. That's going to be very helpful. This is compost 2 cards from your hand. So gaining, like drawing a lot of cards would be helpful. And this one is... Oops, I played the wrong card. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. It was this card I wanted to play. It does cost 2. All cloudy, no, not cloudy. Rocky costs -1 soil. Cannot be less than 0. Alright, that's the card I meant to play. Alright, second card we're going to put into play is this card. It is a rocky one, so 2 minus 1 is 1 soil. Alright, so that is our cards. Now, We have a bush for the tiger, which is good. We have an odd number, which is not good for anything. We have 1, which is good for us. We have an odd number there, which is not good. We also have a Rocky there. We have a Rocky here. So we'll have lots of combos, hopefully, eventually. All right, so that was the first part. Second part is draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of these 4 cards, we get to keep 1 of them. The other cards are going to get to go to the AI, and he's going to get the victory points at the end of the game. We draw a lot of expensive cards. A 5, a 2, a 1, and a 3. So if we were to take this card, we would get 1 victory point. The AI would get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we want to lean maybe towards getting this more expensive card, but does it help us? I would like a bush, so that way I can try to get the tiger done, but this is an odd number, so that only gives us 1 thing. This is a bush with an even number and a 1, which is good for us, so that's good for 3 good things. 2 victory points, which means the AI is going to get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 victory points. That's not great. Congratulations, AI. You suck. And this goes into our hand. We get to keep that. So that's our turn. Boom. Simply follow the directions. Now the AI, it just says this on the bottom. Your 3 discards get added to his little hand thing there. And there you go. That's it. Now the AI, he draws a card. And we do what it says. He's activating basically the red location, but it's a little bit different. We get to do this first. We get +2 soil, or we get to compost 2 cards from the deck. We would take 2 decks and add it to our compost. That's basically 2 victory points. Do we need the soil? Yeah, we probably do. So we're going to take 2 soil. 1, 2 soil, and then we can activate all of our red or multicolored. We don't have any red on our board, so it doesn't matter. We will activate our red here, which is going to give us 2 sprouts, and we are on the board with 2 sprouts. Look at us go. 1, 2. Oh, that's not a sprout. That's a sprout. The AI, on the other hand, gets to add 8 cards to his compost. Are you kidding me? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's basically 8 victory points. It goes right there. Come here. Come here, you. What else does it do? So I compost, and then it gets 1 soil for every soil I gain. I gain 2 soil. It's going to gain 2 soil. 2 soil. There we go. And the soil for him goes right there, and it's done. Simple AI, which I love. And it's back to our turn. It's our turn. We get to decide what we're going to do now. What are we going to do? Would we like to put out some more cards? We would like to put out some more cards. We have 5 soil to put out more cards. Can we put out enough is the question. We have a bush. If we could put out some more bushes, we can get the tiger. If we put this green event out, that would help us. That would be our second one. We'd only need 1 more for the frog as well. So putting this out, it does have the rocky terrain, so it's only going to cost us 1 soil. But I think if we put this out, then we're definitely going for the frog. 1 soil. This would cost us 1 soil as well. Alright. I'm going to put this down. It is, what we're doing is we're definitely going green again. We're going to play this card. It costs 2 soil, but it is rocky, and because we have this, we get -1, so it's only going to cost us 1 soil. That is huge. We're going to put this card down. It's going to basically say we can spend a sprout to gain a soil. We have sprout generator here because this guy's going to give us extra sprouts. So we can lose a sprout to gain a soil, which I think is good. So we're going to put this after this. So we're going to put this over here. Or we can put it down. You want your generators, things that are giving you things towards the top, and you want things that are costing things at the bottom. So I'm going to put this, I could actually put it down here if I wanted, but I think that might be a little bit too far down. So I'm going to put it there. And then our second card is going to be tree orthogonally. All right, slide this over because I'm gonna put this card right here, and it's it costs 2 soil, -1 because it's rocky, so only 1 soil. We're doing pretty good there. It also got a green. It's worth odd victory points, which isn't great. But it is a terrain piece, which means when we're done placing, after we place this, we should have activated. I messed that up. We should have a card. I'm going to draw it because of this special ability. Because when we play this one, at the end of our turn, we can activate this and draw another card. Okay. But this card basically is going to give us 3 victory points for every tree that is orthogonally adjacent to this terrain. So we put it here because this, guess what, is a tree. If we get another tree and another tree and another tree, that would be perfect. Perfect. That's a lot of victory points. So that is our 2 cards. Now we can draw 4 cards. Again, we're going to be giving him 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 0, 0, 0. If we take the 2-pointer, which I think we will, we'll give him 0 points. That sounds good. Unless there's something we really, really want. We could lose 2 trunks to compost 5 cards from the deck. That's 5 victory points for losing 2 trunks. This one, nothing gives us a green. I'm looking for another one that gives us a green event. Nothing gives us the green event. Lose forever 2 victory points for every yellow ability. This does count. This does count. It even says that right there. The island and climate do count. So we would have 2. So maybe we keep that and give him 2 victory points. Or we can give him 0 victory points. This is a bush. It's also 2. So yeah, we'll keep... oops, we only get 1 of these, dude. We give him 0 victory points. Ha ha ha. We'll put these face up for him. That's what that is. There. We're done. We go back to the AI. We got a nice hand of cards still. That's pretty good. Let's see what the AI is going to do. AI is going to do the yellow action. So we get to either add 2 sprouts or 2 cards. I think we got plenty of cards. Let's add 2 sprouts. Or not sprouts. Trunks. These are trunks. These are trunks. So... put 2. The way these work is, well, I'll show you guys if you're unfamiliar with this game. This card here shows us that it can have 2 trunks maximum on it. And if it's maxed out, it shows you how many victory points it's worth. So if this is maxed out, it's worth, if it has 2 on here, so you would have 1. And then the very top one would have like a little canopy on top. So that is 2. If you had, say, 6 here, right, you would have a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you had a 6 there, you'd have something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the top one would be a canopy like that. If they're not capped out, and then not maxed out, you still get 1 victory point for each of them. But you usually get more victory points if you cap them out. So that's the way that works. This goes back here. We get 2. So for 2, again, we would take 1 and cap. Come here. So this, in essence, is going to be worth 3 victory points to us if we don't lose any of them somewhere along the line. Boom. We got to put out more of those, I think. We could do that or draw 2 cards, and then we can activate all of our yellow powers. We activate this, which is lose a sprout to gain a soil, which we will do. We have 4 soil. And then we can activate this, which is basically just gain a soil, which that's lovely. And then the AI is going to get 7 trunks. So he's going to get 5, like that, 6, 7. Now you could put all 5 there, but as long as the trunk is on the top, there's no sense in putting all the other ones. So that's 5. You can see that this spot will hold 5, and then you go to the next one. We'll start that one like that. So it's 7. And he gets an extra trunk for every card we drew. We didn't draw any cards. Haha. Jerk. Haha. You get nothing extra. Haha. Our turn. So we still have 5. So maybe we should put out some more of these cards. Which, I have 2 bushes. If I was to put out another bush or 2, that might be good. We get that tiger. Is there anything that's going to keep it cheap for us? We do have 1. Oh, it's worth 0 though, so it doesn't go down, and it's a mushroom. This would be free because it's 1 minus 1 for being rocky, and we would lose 2 trunks to gain 4 soil. Wow, it's a bush, so we want to keep the bush away from this guy here. I would like to have tree. So this spot is reserved. So this is basically minus 2 trunks. So I would lose this, but I would gain 4 soil if I put this into play. And I think I will, but I think I'm going to put it down here. Because this, so we definitely know we want another row. So I'm going to put that there. Again, it doesn't cost me anything because it's 1 soil minus 1 is 0. So that's 1 of my cards. So I still have 5 soil. And that's a bush. So I got 2 bushes for the tiger. Let's put another bush out. This one here gives us minus 2 soil. To gain... Oh, plus 2 soil and gain a card. No, I'm sorry. Plus 2 soil and compost a card from your hand. Okay. That makes more sense. It would be even victory points, which would be good. Plus 2 soil and then compost a card from your hand. Let's do that. So it costs 4, which... put that up top. So that one's actually going to cost 4 because there's no discount on that bad boy. So 4 soil for us. Then, again, we're doing the green action. We've done the green action a lot. Normally, you run out of soil pretty darn quickly, but we've had a lot of really cheap ones. A lot of really cheap ones. And we've been able to get extra soil this way, extra soil this way. So it's helped us a little bit there. But now we're going to be out. So we're going to have to do something other than green. All right, so for our turn, it's going to be, wow, here's a 7-pointer we can give the AI. Again, this is minus 2 points, but for the AI, it turns to positive, so that would be a positive 2 points. You could lose 4 sprouts to gain 8 spuds. We probably want to keep this 7-pointer away from him. It does cost 8 soil. It is a 2, which would be good for one of these. My thing. A lot of spuds for that one up there. It is not an even, so that's bad. But I don't think we want the AI getting 7 points. He's still going to get 3 points, so take your 3 points and leg it. Let's see what he's doing. He's going to plant. He's going to use the green activity. All right, so we get to put in a card and then draw a card and then activate all of our green cards, which is good. So we get to plant a card, which unfortunately we only have 1, which means we're kind of limited in what we can play, because I didn't think he would be drawing green, which means we can literally only play this card here, because it's the only card that I have for 0. Here's one for 2, but no discount. So, yeah, it's going to have to be this one if we want to play something. We can compost a card to gain us 2 soil. I would like to play this one, actually, because it's got a green ability. Oh, it's got a green ability. Oh, jeez. If we could have played this card, we could have taken the frog. We're going to get the frog. Then we can start working on this one, which is 6 cards with a soil cost of 4 or more. Right now, we got a soil cost of 4 or more of 0. No, wait, 1 of our cards cost 4 or more. So that is going to be a problem. But we can beat the AI to the frog. If I could play this, but I can't because again, out of soil, which sucks. So we're going to put this guy into play. And this is a compost a card to gain 2 soil. So we are certainly heavy in the red. Heavy in red. So we don't want to put it next to this guy here. We could put it up here on the top. We could put it here, down here. We could put it down here and make that the second row. So there's lots of options, but I think I'm just going to put it here. Cost 0, so doesn't cost us anything, and then we get to draw a card, which is that, and then we can activate all of our green powers, which is this. We get 1 trunk, which we're going to put here. And then we have this, which is draw a card for every location card that we put out this turn, which we didn't. And then the AI is going to get 3 cards plus 3 cards added to his. So 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3 cards. Let's see what he drew. 4-pointer, a 5-pointer, and a 0. That's 9 victory points, just like that. Wow, that's crazy. AI and his cheating ways. Plus 3 cards added to his thing. All right, lovely. Our turn. Well, we're out of soil, so guess what? For the first time ever, we're going to go with the reds. Reds are gain 5 soil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, gain 5 soil. And compost 2 cards from the deck. Boom, boom. 1, 2. So that's 2 victory points. And then the activate our red powers or multicolored powers. We will activate our board, which we don't have any. Then we'll come over here. This says gain 2 sprouts. We're going to be good with red. We should probably activate red every time. 2 sprouts. Boom. This one says gain 2 soil. And then compost a card from your hand. So get rid of a card from your hand, which is going to be this one. It's pretty expensive. It does cost 8. We do 4, 6. We currently have 8. We could put this out. It's odd number there. 2 is okay for us, but yeah, I think we're going to compost that card. So that was composting card. Then we come down here. We can lose one of these, which we will. Boom. To get us a soil, which is what we will do. Boom. We can compost a card for 2 soil, which I think is what we will do. I will not get rid of that one. I will not get rid of that. Maybe then this one. Okay, we'll compost a card to gain 2 soil. Look at us getting the soil. And then we can lose 2 trunks to gain 4 soil. Yes, we will. We don't have that many expensive cards, to be honest. We have 3, 3, 3, and 2. Do I want to get rid of 2 of these guys for 4 soil? I don't think so. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I got 11 soil right now. I think that's plenty. So I don't think I'm going to activate it. All powers are, yeah, you don't need to activate them. All right, so that's our activation. Now the AI is going to compost 2 cards. Plus one card for every 2 soil we gained. We gained a couple soil. We gained 2 soil, 3 soil. We gained 5 soil. So he gains 1 for every 2. So I don't know if you round up or round down. I'm assuming down, so he's going to get 2 more. So he's going to get 4 there. All right, back to our turn. So, you can see we have 1 bush, 2 bush, 3 bush. We need 1 more to get the tiger. We could steal the tiger from him, which would be great. Although I would like to get a tree next to this here. And we got 3 bushes left. Ha ha ha. So I think we're going to go green. Green is good. If I put this out, ooh, we can get the frog too. We get the frog too. We get the frog and the tiger. Oh wait, I think you can only do 1 a turn. Is that the problem? I think you can only claim 1 a turn. Am I correct, or am I lying through my teeth? I would like us to claim 2, but alright, these 2-sided cards in-game scoring objectives. In every game, there will be 4 random fauna cards placed on the fauna board at the end of the turn in which a player fulfills the list objective on 1 or more fauna cards. They may claim the highest available victory point tier. Next to that card, they simply remove 1 of the leaf tokens of their player board and place it next to the victory point of that tier. If 2 or more players fulfill an objective in the same turn, leaf tokens are placed in a clockwise order Starting from the active player, only players that fulfill the objective may place a leave token. So, one or more. Yes, I can. All right, I'm going to complete 2 objectives before he completes any. That is awesome. Unfortunately, I do not want to go adjacent to that, so we're going to have to go high. We're going to put this here. No. Don't want this, this, or this. Those 3 spots. I mean, it's only 3 victory points, so it's not the end of the world. I'll put this. Yeah, it's not the end of the world if we use that location. Whether or not we get 3 victory points for every tree adjacent to that. If I put this up there, if I put that there, I can put this adjacent to it. Yeah, okay. Alright, yep, alright, yeah. We're going to put this there. It's going to cost us, what do we have here? 3 soil. 3 soil. 1, 2, 3 soil. And then this one is going to cost us 3 more soil. 1, 2, 3 more soil. No, wait, it's a rocky. It costs us 2 soil. Even better. All right. We're going to put that right there. Slide these down just a little bit. So now our 4x4 grid is figured out, except for we do have 1 column over on this side or 1 column over here yet. Probably going to be over here because of this card. But, so we put those out. Now we activate all of our green powers. There's a green power. We get 2 spuds or sprouts, whatever they're called. 2 sprouts. We're going to put them there. Here's one that gets us free trunk, which we're going to put this here, which is going to cap this guy out because he's only got a 1 pointer. And then we have a green one here. We get 1 for every, we get to draw a card for every terrain. We put 1 terrain out, so we get to draw 1 card. Ooh, it's an event. It's 0 victory points. It is draw the top 3 cards of your, draw the top 3 cards of your thing. Keep 1, return the other 2. It's 0 victory points, so we're going to activate that. Boom. 1, 2, we draw 3 cards from our compost. We get to keep 1 of these bad boys. Alright. Which is going to be this one. And put the other 2 back. Alright. AI. Oh, wait. No, before the AI does anything, I'm claiming I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bushes. I'm claiming this one right here. In the name of purple, we have taken the tiger. I am also claiming 1, 2, 3 greens. In the name of purple, I am claiming the red-eyed tree frog. Ha 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 ha. So now we have to try to get the zebra and the African bush elephant. Doubt we're going to either do both. We need 8 cards with sun. We currently have with sun. Are you kidding me? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we have 5 with sun. I'm surprised. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have no sun over here. So 5. We got 3 more. We can claim the African bush elephant. Or no, the zebra, sorry. The elephant is 6 cards with a cost of, with a soil cost of 4 or more. It's 3, 3, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 0, 1, 0, 4. So we have 2 of the 6. By the way, we forgot to draw our 4 cards and give him 3 of these cards. So we can, ooh, this is a 15-point soil one. 4 victory points. 3 victory points for every card with a victory point of 4 or higher. We have two of those. So we have two of those. That's 6 victory points, but it costs us 15 soil to get out. Here's a 4 and a even for our thing is 2. Even for that. It's going to be cheaper for us. And no matter what we do, the AI is going to get one of these 4-pointers. So, do we want this one or this one? We're definitely giving them those two because it's a 1 and a 0. Do we want to try and get a lot of victory points? Or do we want to just put this out and get more victory points for the things that's even and 2 or less trunks? And it would help us with the 4 more soil cost for the African bush elephant. 15 is just too high. We're going to get rid of that. And we're going to take this one. All right. That is our turn. All right. We are going to take just a minute break here. We'll be right back. Wrong button there, and even worse. All right, here we go. Back to the AI now. AI's turn. He's got 3 cards left. 2 of these are going to be scoring cards. His first one, yep, there we go. South. So south. Now, the question is, can I put his thing there because I've already taken the other one? I know I have to put one in the south region, but does it have to go to the most... let's see. Right. And place one of Gaia's leave tokens on the highest available victory point tier next to either fauna card. If both are available, you may choose the placement. So yes, I believe I can place him here. Boom. Because they're both available, I can... So if you can beat the AI, that seems good. So what else? Choose either lower fauna objective. Place one leave token as Gaia. If you're playing on beginner or expert, there's some adjustment to that, but we're not playing on beginner or expert. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ha ha ha. So now if we can beat him to the elephant... 6 cards with a cost of 4 or more. That's going to be 1, 2. Wait, 6 cards with this. Oh, so 1. Yes, we have 2 of the 6. That's going to be super hard. Elephant or the zebra elephant. That's a zebra there. Jude, 6 cards with the sun. I'm sorry. 8 cards with the sun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 of 8. So do we have any suns here? We have a sun here. Big cost 5. It actually costs us 4 because of that. We don't need any more bushes. That should be a trunk because there's only 1 on that card. Same thing there. Wondering if maybe we want to try to get some different cards. Maybe something with more suns. Plus we don't have... We have 2 for it. We have 6 soil, which... This is going to cost us 4, so we can only put out one of these 2 cards. Now, if we can get 16 cards out, we get 4x4 grid, then we've finished the round and the game is over. So we don't have to go through his deck twice. So there is something to be said for that. But for the zebra, 8 cards with the sun. This is a sun. It's also even. It's also 2. This one's definitely going to go out. And this one is definitely going to go out. So those 2. Yep, I think we're going to go green again. I know it's crazy. I have never had this much soil in my entire lifetime. But I'm happy for it. We're going to put this guy out. Cost of 5, -1 because they're rocky. We get 1 soil reduction, so it costs us 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. I'll put that there. And then last but not least, I put this guy out. And I'm going to slide everything over. Just, oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. Just an inch is what I need. Not very far. Where is it? Is this it? Yes. So it costs 2 soil, no discount. Oops, come here. 2 soil, no discount. But it's an even for that. It's a 2 for mine. So we're going to put that right there. Then we activate all our green powers. Here's a green power. Gain 2 sprouts. We're going to take 2 sprouts. Put them right here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this one, get a trunk. I'm going to put one right there, and that's going to cap that out. And then this one is gain 1 card for every terrain I put out. I didn't put any terrain out. So then I draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have to give him one of these cards, which is not going to be this one. Because it's 6 victory points. I'd rather give him these, not as many victory point ones. Alright, what's he going to do? Probably, even, is he going to score again? He is going to score again, but he's going to score. He didn't do as good as we did, because he scored this one. Our turn. Unfortunately, we have got to get some soil, which is going to be this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 soil. There we go. And we get to compost 2 cards. Then we activate all of our red locations. Starting with this, we can get rid of a trunk, yeah, I'll get rid of this one. That's fine. Get rid of a trunk to get 2 sprouts. This one here is -1 soil for 2 sprouts. Okay. Each one of these sprouts is worth a victory point at the end of the game. So, this is red. We can compost 2 cards from our hand. Or is that draw 2 cards? No, the hand would have a little hand symbol. So, to draw a card. So it's going to be compost 2 cards. Do we want to compost 2 of these cards? It's 2 victory points. Sure, let's do it. So that's that. Here we're going to get 2 more spuds. Look at us go. This one is gain 2 soil. Compost a card. Okay, we're completely out of cards. That's bad. This one is compost a card for soil. Nope. This one, compost a card for 2 soil. Nope. Lose a trunk to gain 4 soil. We're going to do that. I'm sorry, lose 2. Lose 2, which we will lose 2 to gain 4 soil. Sure. We need cards though. 1, 2, 3, 4. And no red over there. The AI is going to do this card, which is going to be gain 2 spuds or 2 soil. And then activate all of our blue or multicolored powers. Let's gain... He's going to gain 7 plus 1 for every one of our things. So it doesn't matter up here what we get. Let's get 2 sprouts. We'll get 2 sprouts. Oh, because, right. The other thing was 3 victory points for every 5 sprouts. Right. We want lots of sprouts. We have 14 right now, so that's pretty good. A couple more we'll have. Yeah, so gain 2 sprouts. Then we activate all of our blue or multicolored. This is a multicolor. We can lose this soil for 2 sprouts, which we will do. This one. Compost a card for, I don't have that. So that's his turn. That's his 6. We have definitely got to get some cards. We definitely got to get some cards. Okay. So we're going to the card, the yellow. So we get to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, we got 3 terrain and a thing. Okay. Then we get 2 of our trunks. And with 2 trunks, I can put it there. That's worth 4 victory points. Activate all of our yellow or multicolored. So yellow is gain a trunk, which we're going to put it... we're going to put it right here and get our 2 victory points back. So that's that. This one is loses soil for 2 spuds. Yes, please. Compost a card. This is worth 9 victory points. 2 soil, 9 victory points. Wow. All bushes cost -1. Where were you when I needed you? Like, this is 9 victory points, or 9 soil for 10 victory points. This is 2 soil for 9 victory points. This is 9 soil for 0 victory points. Let's see it. This probably is an end of game. You get 2 victory points for every sun in one continuous line through orthogonally adjacent cards, including this. So if we put the sun here, that would be sun, 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 sun. That could be very good. That would be worth 2, 4, 6. It's only going to be worth 8 victory points. Is it in one contiguous line? In one contiguous, so you can't do both up and down. It's one or the other. So the most this is going to be worth is 2, 4, 6, 8 victory points. This is worth 9 victory points right off the bat. 9 victory points. So this is worth mushrooms. Do we have? We don't have any mushrooms that I can get to. What? How are we getting? What? This is. Oh right, we're doing. Compost a card. Wait. Compost a card for a soil, I think, is what we were trying to do. So we're going to compost that to gain the soil. And then this one is just gain the soil, which is, wow, this is how we're able to do what we're doing. We're generating a lot of soil, which is awesome. Okay. So that's our go. AI gets 1 for every card we drew. We drew 4 cards. That's all we drew, 4 cards. So it's going to gain 1 for every 4. So he's going to gain 4. 2 more will cap this. 2 more will cap this. And then he'll get 2 more on the next group. Okay? That's not bad. All right, let's see what the AI does. And it is, oh, he's going to get the south. Okay, so We have to put it here. He's going to beat us to this elephant. I don't even know if we're going to be able to complete the elephant, to be honest. We only need 5 more cards in play, and the game might be over. Right. Oh, I think I got rid of the wrong card. Yes, I got rid of the wrong card. Sorry. I was meant to get rid of the one that was Othagally, which is 8 victory points for 9 points. That's crazy. Oh, this one is 5 victory points for every mushroom diagonally adjacent to this? Diagonally adjacent? We don't have any mushrooms. There's a mushroom, but it's our only mushroom we have in play. How are we doing? 8 cards with sun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 with suns. We have 2 more. Can we get those 2 more out? It's going to cost us 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We can get both of these out, which is great. And they're both suns, and that means we can get the zebra before he does. So this one is 2 soil. -1 is 1 soil. We're going to put this here. We're going with the green again. Here. Cost us 1. I don't think we paid the 1. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We have 9 remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which is just enough to pay for this bad boy. And that is another sun. 10 victory points. And then 5 victory points for every diagonal mushroom. So I'm going to put this here and hopefully... Oh, wait. I guess... But that is going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to claim the zebras before he can. Ha ha ha. Oh, we should do that at the end of the turn, but that's alright. Now we get to draw 4 cards and keep 1. So we can get as victory point. This is a 9-point victory. Oh, plus we activate this. We get a card in our hand from this. We get to activate this. We got to do this stuff in order, Jester. You're going to forget. This one gets us a tree. Which, put that here, boom, there. And then this gets us a victory card. Okay, then we can draw 4. I don't want to give him 9 victory points. That's crazy. It only costs 2 soil. Put out. We're going to keep that for ourselves. 2, 3, 4. 4 for you, buddy. Congratulations, jerk. Alright, let's see what he does. He's doing... Alright, he's doing blue, which is this one. So we get 2 spuds or 2 soil. We're completely out of soil. We're going to take the 2 soil. And then we can activate all of our blue or multicolor. So, boom. Lose the soil for 2 spuds. We'll do that. Compost a card for a soil.
What's our last objective? 6 cards with a soil cost of 4 or more, huh? Alright, so I will compost that card. That is it. Then he's going to get 7 more, so he's going to get one. We'll cap that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. 7 more. That. 7 more of that. Plus 1 more for every one of our blue powers. We have 1, 2 blue powers. So he gets 2 more, which will cap that off actually. Okay. And his turn is done. I don't think we only need to put out 3 more cards, but we only have 2, so we only have 1 soil, so we're probably gonna be soil fishing right now. We're gonna do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get to compost 2 cards from the deck. Then we activate all of our red or multicolor. So here, get rid of a thing for 2 sprouts. Absolutely, get rid of this for 2 of these. This one, get rid of a soil for 2. Yes, we'll do that. We can compost 2 cards if we want to. I don't think we do. Here, gain 2. We will do that. Ooh, we're running out of space. 1, 2. This one is gain 2 soil and compost if you compost a card. I don't think we want to. This one is compost a card for a soil, which we won't need to do. Compost a card for 2 soil and remove 2 trunks for 4 soil. 7. We have 7 there. I think we're going to try and end the game here in 2 turns. In 2 turns, we're going to end the game. Because we can put both of these cards out and get a card, and then whatever that card is, we can put it out as long as we have enough soil to do it. So, yep. So I'm not going to do that. So that is all our red powers. Then he is going to compost 2 cards. And he's also going to compost 1 card for every 2 soil we gained. We gained 6, so he's going to compost 3 cards. Okay. Lovely. And that's it. Boom. His turn. He's going to activate green, which allows us to plant a card. Ooh, this might change. We might be able to... And draw a card. Okay, so we're going to compost this card... Here it is 4 cost, -1 for the rocky terrain, so 3 cost. 1, 2, 3 cost. And then we can activate all of our green powers, which is going to be important because we're going to gain 2 spuds. One, 2. We can put a tree out. 3, 3, 3, 2. Let's try to get the 2. And then did we put any? We did not put any of those out, so we don't get to draw a card. But then because of this, we should do this first. We draw a card first. Boom. Oh, we had to draw this card, which is a 14 cost soil one. There's no way we're going to get this in play. I thought we could end the game this turn because we could put 2 cards out. We had a 1 cost left. So if this card cost 1, 2, or 3, we could have ended the game. That's unfortunate. Then he is going to gain 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Added to his thing. So the reason I want to end it is because if he doesn't claim that as victory points, he won't get any. Do we have 6 cards with the cost of 4 or more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 1 more. We can claim that. Oof. 14 soil is a little bit too much for us. We would like... so we're going to... unfortunately, we're going to do this. We're going to draw 4 cards. There we go. 6, 7. 6. -1 is too expensive. But, hang on. So we draw 4. We gain 2 of them, which is going to be a cap on this one. And we get 1 more, which is going to be 1 there. All right, then we can activate all of our yellow powers. That's going to get us 1 to cap this. We can lose this soil for 2 sprouts, which I think we will do. We can compost a card for a soil, which I think we will do. And then we get 1 soil because of our ability. Then he gets 1 trunk for every card we drew. We drew 4 cards. So we had 1. Pretty sure we only drew 4 cards. So he's going to gain 4 trunks on this, which is going to cap that out. Son of a bitch. Okay. Caps that out. Alright, his turn. Son of a bitch. If he gets that northern one, I'm going to be upset. No, he gets a yellow, which is interesting. So we get to draw 2 cards, or we get to plant 2. I think we're going to plant 2. Three is worth 6 victory points. That's why I'm trying to get that. I should try to get that. And then we activate all the yellow, which means we can get 1, which is going to complete that, which is lovely. We can lose this soil to gain 2 sprouts, which I think we will. We can compost a card for a soil. Yeah, we're not going to need that many cards. There's only 2 spots left, so we will do that. And gain the soil. And then we gain the soil from that. Now we have 2, 4, 6 soil. Which means, can we end the game? Yes, we can. This turn, we will end the game. Oh, we were still doing his turn, right? So, activated all of our yellow or multicolor. Then he's going to gain 7 sprouts. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Jesus. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to gain 7 plus 1 for every card we drew this turn, which was How many cards did we draw? We didn't draw any cards. We gained the thing. And then for the yellow, we didn't draw any cards. So he gets nothing from us. Ha ha ha. But now, this will be the last turn, even though he's got 2 left. But can we claim this before we end the game? Is the question. And the question is going to be yes, we can. Because this one here is going to cost us 6 minus 1, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're doing green, by the way. We're going to do 5. We're going to put this here. And we get a one-time ability. Instant ability. Which is to gain 3. Which I'm going to just complete this one. It's 4 victory points. That is 4 victory points. So we're going to put it on there. And then the last one is going to be this one. As they're both even, or I'm sorry, they're both odd numbers. So this one costs us, yeah, put it down. So it costs us 0. 1, well, I should show you. 1 cost minus 1 for that, so it costs us nothing to put this out. Our tableau is finished, so he, oh, wait. We get to activate our greens, which are here, plus 2 sprouts. Plus 1 trunk. And did we put any? We did not put. We did not. Did we? We put no. We put. We didn't put a. We didn't put a terrain piece down. So this will be the last round for the AI. Hopefully he doesn't do anything stupid. Oh, he just read. So he's not going to score that. Oh, wait. Before we do the AI, wait on. We got cost 6 or more. 1, 2. Oh, wait. How did... Oh, soil cost. Soil cost. Soil cost. Yeah, soil cost. We got 1... 2, oh, 4 or more. What am I thinking? 6 cards which have a soil cost of 4 or more. 4 or more is important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can claim this before the game is over. Now, is he going to score for the Zebras? That's 11 victory points. If this card is his thing, it's not. He's going to do the red, which allows us to gain 2 soil or compost 2 cards. Let's compost 2 cards because we don't need to play anymore. Then we activate all of our red, which is spend a thing to get 2 of these. Spend this soil to get 2 more. I don't know if we have any room, actually. We got 1 spot. I guess we'll just get 1. Oh, actually, we won't even spend the soil for that because we can just get 2 from that. We can gain 2 soil and compost a card. We don't have any cards to compost. We can lose the soil to draw 2 cards, which we will do, sure. We can compost a card to gain a soil. We can compost a card to gain 2 soil. We can lose 2 to gain 4 soil, which I don't think we're going to do. And then we can gain 1 soil. Wow, we gained a lot of soil from that. That's pretty good. All right, then he gets 8 compost plus 1 soil. 7, 8 in the compost, and then 1 soil for every soil we gained. We gained, how many soil did we gain? 1. We gained 2, 4. I think we had 1, so we gained 5. So he's going to gain 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's it. Game over. He doesn't get his last scoring because we ended the game before that. We have completed tableau. All right. Let's add this up. Let's see how we did. I think we did good. I think we did good. I don't know. Let's see. So the AI. Once the game is ended, you score victory points the same way as normal. The guy, however, scores points as foul. Add the base victory points of all cards in his face-up scoring pile. Include event cards. Negative victory points are converted to positives. So he gets all of these points, which is going to be 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22, 26, 31, 32, 34, 35, 43. He's got 43 in just that. One victory point per sprout. He did not get a single sprout? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, you know, I wonder if I was putting his, instead of sprouts, I think, oh, shit. Yeah, because he would have activated his sprouts somewhere along the lines. Oh, that was gain 7 sprouts instead of gaining this stuff. So he would have done that twice. That would have been 14, 15, 16, about 16 that he would be not have 16 of these. So I messed up the scoring because he would have 7, 14. He would have had about 16. We'll just give him 25. I don't think he would have scored that many points from that, but we'll give him 25. We'll say he cheated and get 25. He gets his trunks, which is 51. He got 51 in that. One for each in his compost. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. He only has 30 in the compost. That's not too bad. 30. And then he only gets 15. 11 and 11 is 22, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. You got 37 in victory points. 37 out of 60. Like if he was first in all of them, he had 15, 15, 15, 15. In this case, he only had 11, 11, and 15. That's 22, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Yep, that's it. He doesn't score for Gaia and or anything like that. So let's add these up. 7, 10, and 6. Carry a 1, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see. 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 186. 186. Pretty strong, but I don't know. Okay. So for our scoring, we get, let's look at our scoring. Okay, I'm going to put that up so I can see it. All right. Add the base victory points of your island and climate with those of the cards on the tableau. Do not include your event cards in your hand or your compost. Right, okay, so add base victory points. Okay, so we have 2, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 15. Wait, that's not right. 2, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 16, 21, 24, 34, 43, 44, 48. So we have 48 scoring there. All right. Add the victory point from cards in your event space, which is here. We have 0. So nothing there. Nothing from the event space. 0. Okay. Add 1 victory point per card in your compost. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. 23. 23. Add 1 victory point per sprout in your tableau. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 39. Oh my God. 1 more would have been huge for us. Let's count them again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39. Son of a bitch, 39. That's 1 per sprout. Add 1 victory point per trunk in your tableau and completed. All right, so this is completed. 2. This is completed. 4, 6, 10, 11, 17, 20, 21, 25, and there's no singles anywhere, so 25. All right. Add victory points for any terrain in your tableau. Yes, so we get diagonal mushrooms. There's nothing. That is nothing. That is nothing. So we don't get any victory points from that. All right, so fulfilled ecosystem. So this ecosystem here is 3 victory points for every 5 sprouts on your island. We have 39 sprouts. So for every 3, 39 divided by 3. No, I'm sorry. For every 5 on your island. For every 5 on your island. So 5 goes into 39. 7 times. 7 times 3 is 21. For this victory points, we get 4 victory points for every 3 cards with an even, including this and this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for every 3 cards. So 3 goes into 13 4 times. So 4 times 4 is 16. 16 victory points for that. For this card, we get 4 victory points for every 2 fauna card with a 2, maximum 2 or less trunk. 2 or less trunk. 1, 2, no, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For every 2, so 7 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 victory points for that. and then that. So we got 30. Wow, we almost maxed out. 30, 45, 55, 56. I talked about this in the beginning of the game, that this was going to be super important for the players to figure out how to get through that. And we completely dominated this. This board is why we're going to win this. So you had 48, 23, 39, 25, 21, 16, 12, and 56. Is that enough to be 186? Let's calculate it up. All right, let's see. Do we have a calculator here somewhere? So I'm not going to add all that crap up. Calculator. All right. So we got 48 plus 23 plus 39 plus 25 plus 21 plus 16 plus 12. So we got 184. He got 186, but we didn't count our scoring, which is 56 points in scoring. We got 240 points. Good Lord, we crushed them. 240 points versus 186. 240 is a lot of points. Holy cow. That is a lot of points. And I messed up his. So when we were doing the blue, he should have been putting points here as leaves, and I was putting them over here. So I gave him extra points. So I don't even think he really would have scored 186. He was probably around in the 160 to 170 range. But 240 points, I have never scored almost maximum in that. So we did really, really good with that. Really, really good. Way better than normal. Way, 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 way better than normal. But that, holy cow. That, my friends, that was about the best we've ever done in any game ever. That was amazing. I mean, look at the amount of sprouts we have on our board. Look at all these sprouts. Tons and tons of sprouts. Sometimes we're lucky to have 3 or 4 sprouts total, let alone 39 sprouts. And if we would have had one more sprout, just one more sprout, that would have earned us another 3 more victory points. Because 5 for every 5 sprouts, we had 39. So if we would have had 40, that would have been an extra 3 victory points. Yeah. We did get kind of lucky with this, and we got super lucky with how his, when his scoring cards come out. Obviously, these can come out really quickly and screw you, and then obviously, because we filled out our board, he wasn't able to play his last card, which was another scoring card, which would have given him 11 more victory points. Not enough for him to win. I do apologize for messing up this board, though. We'll try and do better next time, but man, that was amazing. I cannot believe we scored that many points. Holy cow. 48 points in cards. 23 points in something. Was that for these things, maybe? 39 points in the little sprouts. No, 25 in the canopies. 21 in the terrain tiles. 16 for the scoring, 12 for the scoring, and 56 for the victory point track. Wow. 56 out of maximum you can get is 60. So, I mean, technically, like, the rules say to put his thing into the highest scoring thing that's available. So it doesn't say whether or not, like, again, if I am in there and he scores, should he go here? Because that's the most. But it says in either track, you put it in either track, the most points. So, I mean, I put him there. If I would have put him here, it would have only been a difference of, I would have been down a few points. He would have been up a few points, but he's certainly not going to catch me. Certainly not going to catch 240 points. I mean, that's got to be like almost world record, doesn't it? Holy cow. I'm impressed. I'm normally not that good. I don't know. But it was a fun time. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Let me know what your thoughts of Earth are. Again, great little fun engine building, tableau building, interaction game. Lots of interesting things. The solo plays really good. I was not very happy with the solo, but the more I play it, the more I like it, the more I enjoy what it's trying to do. It simulates another player without making it drag the game down. And even though the AI cheats and gets things for free, I mean, kind of you have to do that a little bit, I guess. And that's kind of the main issue that I was having with it originally was, how are you giving these guy all these points? But as long as you keep getting points just as much as he does, then you're doing just as good. So just keep that in mind. His 2 soil, I don't think is worth anything. I think he spends, if he ever gets 10 soil, he spends it for 5 victory points. Or 5 compost, which is 5 victory points. But anyways, I think we did. 23 was our compost. That's why I was trying to remember what we scored 23 on. That was how many cards we had in our compost. Great, interesting, fun game. I wish the components would be a little bit better. Again, the soil is terrible. The Leaning Tower pieces are not very good either. The cards are thin when, they're not regular poker sized. But, I mean, the game plays great and plays great solo, so I'm not gonna complain about that. It's a good one. It's a good one to end your collection. Is it the best game in the world? It's not my favorite game in the world, I'll just say that, but it could be yours. I know a lot of people highly rank Earth very highly, and I agree. It's a great game. I think every gamer should add it to their collection or at least try it. You can try it in Board Game Arena and give it a whirl. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like. See you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.